It's Saturday, and you know what that means. It's time for some SmackDown action. I'm SamuraiT-X, and the last time we left off, we won a battle royal to become the WWF champion by beating The Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and The Big Show. And it wasn't without some trouble, because of the fact that, well, when I eliminated Big Show and Austin, they were grabbing my legs. So I thought I was going to lose, but then I ended up winning by doing the People's Elbow, so I feel glad. So without further ado, we're at Survivor Series. Let's go. We're going to do some matches here and there, and then talk about NXT. And probably Backlash too. But out of the two shows, NXT was obviously better. And Backlash was good, but it weren't no NXT, you know what I mean? Right, we have Al Snow taking on Triple H in a hardcore match. Well, okay. That's a Triple H win, right? Yep. Big Show versus Kane in the cage match. It's a win for Kane. Paul Bearer versus the Big Boss Man in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Who makes these match cards? Really? Paul Bearer beat the Big Boss. What? Whoa! Paul Bearer beat the Big Boss Man. You never think Paul Bearer would beat the Big Boss Man in this game, but he did. Right, Tori versus Deborah for the Women's Championship. Tori retains. Fatal 4-way between Test, X-Pac, Godfather, and Mr. Ass. Win for Mr. Ass. And it's The Rock versus Ken Shamrock for the WWF Championship with Stone Cold Steve Austin as the special guest referee. Let's get this main event on the road. Well, let's start the main event, shall I say. So, the WWF Champion apparently comes out first, which I disagree with. I'm the WWF Champion. I should come out second. But it doesn't matter. Ken Shamrock is invoking his rematch clause. He's lost the WWF Championship to Stone Cold Steve Austin, but apparently he didn't want to invoke his rematch clause then. So The Rock now is WWF Champion, and now Ken Shamrock is invoking his rematch clause to face The Rock. So it's champion versus champion, but only The Rock's championship is on the line. And here comes Sacramento's own, the world's most dangerous man, the Intercontinental Champion, Ken Shamrock. Yep, I love this theme. He's going to psych himself up. Ah! There we go, he's ready for some action. And the special guest referee is due to come out right now. I love his music, but we're going to skip it because I want to play the match. So let's go! Hopefully we do retain our WWF Championship. We don't want to lose it on our first title defense. Rock starts with a clothesline and a knee smash to Ken Shamrock. I gotta admit, the old wrestling games are so much better than the new ones. For me, anyway. I'm not sure if you guys would agree, but I prefer the old school wrestling games than the new ones. I'm not saying the new ones are terrible, but you know, these ones are just better for me. Like, at least I had fun with these. Like, I'm not saying I don't have fun with the new ones, but the old ones just are so much better. Ken Shamrock counters with the kick to the face of the People's Champion. And The Rock hits the DDT on Ken Shamrock. See, I did a DDT yet Ken Shamrock got before me, which is pretty funny. Mounted punches on the face of Ken Shamrock by the WWF Champion. Rock Irish rips Ken Shamrock into the corner. Ken Shamrock hits his head off the turnbuckle and falls onto the ground, and then The Rock follows it up with a knee smash. Now he's picking up Ken Shamrock, but Ken Shamrock counts with two punches in the midsection. Low kick, but it didn't hit. As Ken Shamrock once again has his face hit off the turnbuckle. DDT by the People's Champion. I was about to go for the pin, but Ken Shamrock got up on time. Irate by the People's Champion. And another DDT. And now he's going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, that was quick. I actually expected Ken Shamrock to kick out of that. Well, after a minute 22 seconds, The Rock retains his WWF Championship. Easiest title defense ever. Right. What if we stop the video here for a moment and talk about, well, we're not going to change our participants. Nope. War is war, everybody. Right, let's talk NXT predict results, shall I say. Roderick Strong beat Eric Young in the opening match. A very good opening match. It started off very quick for Roderick Strong as he attacked both Killian Dane and I forgot the other guy's name, but he attacked both of them on the outside, so quite the entrance. And then he took on Eric Young, and it was a very good match for an opening match of the card. I predicted Eric Young to win because of the numbers, but I was totally wrong. Roderick Strong won. So yeah, I was wrong there. Then you had the UK Championship match between Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, and I got this one right. And for me, probably it was match of the night, for me anyway. There was so much cool spots in this match. Everyone was just getting behind it. It was just so damn awesome. People were going so crazy when Tyler Bate did the helicopter spin. It was pretty awesome. Like, the crowd went nuts. Like, oh my goodness. When Tyler Bate started doing the helicopter spin, like, it's so old school. Like, everyone was just cheering for it. It was pretty crazy. Then you had Asuka versus beating Ruby Riott and Nikki Cross. I was right about that. She remains unbeaten, and this week she passed Goldberg's streak. So yeah, she won the match. It was a very good match, but not better than the UK Championship. Nothing. It's going to take a beating to beat the UK Championship match. I don't think anything did, to be honest. Then you have Bobby Roode beating Hideo Itami in a very good match as well. But like I said, it's not better than the UK Championship match. Bobby Roode won after hitting two. I'll call it the double arm DDT because that's what it looked like for me. So yeah, he did one double arm DDT and then he got up and did another one to Hideo Itami and won by pinning him clean. And then you had Authors of Pain beating DIY. I did say DIY would win, but unfortunately they didn't. But they were close enough of winning. The thing that was more important here is the fact that they did the heel turn with Tommaso Ciampa throwing Johnny Gargano into the Titantron of NXT and then punting him in the head and beating him up. So there it was a heel turn. DIY is officially finished. DIY Ciampa. Why? Unfortunately, poor Johnny Gargano got his ass kicked. But Backlash. We'll talk about Backlash as well very soon because wow, they did the title change that I wasn't expecting. I expected a DQ win or something, but they did it. Anyway, let's do Roy's War. Kane versus Chris Jericho in a Falls Count Anywhere match. It's a win for Kane. Val Venis versus Edge. It's a win for Edge. China. Vince McMahon versus Mr. S. And Vince McMahon beat Mr. S. Mr. S beat Vince McMahon. Sorry. And what are Al Snow and Steve Blackman planning? Eh? I wonder. As long as it has nothing to do with attacking The Rock, I don't mind. Okay? Don't attack me. Wow, they really are having a good conversation. Too bad you can't hear them. Al Snow versus Big Boss Man. Win for Al Snow. Probably Steve Blackman interfered in that match. Fatal 4-way between Matt Hardy, X-Pac, Mankind and the Road Dogg. It's a win for Mankind. And, well, The Rock versus Stone Cold versus Triple H versus The Undertaker in a Battle Royal for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. So this is a World Wrestling Federation time match before the Royal Rumble. And, well, Undertaker and Stone Cold are in this match, but now it's Triple H instead of the Big Show. Well, we're going to do this match, and hopefully we win it. We're going to skip the entrances. So I'm just going to press start through all of them. And now we are loading, ready for the match. Let's go. Uh-oh. Sidewalk slam by Stone Cold on the People's Champion. And a shoulder breaker by The Undertaker on Austin. Now The Rock does the atomic drop to The Undertaker. It's a bit messy because everybody's going after each other. Rock with a leg lock on The Undertaker. Now he's doing the scoop slam to The Undertaker. Now he's mounted some punches to The Undertaker in the face. While everyone's targeting The Rock. Oh, leave me alone, man. I know I'm WWF champion, but leave me alone. Right, Undertaker's really after Stone Cold. Maybe I should go after Triple H, you know. Yeah, I think I should go after Triple H. And The Rock with the... Well, see? Why is everyone targeting me? I'm the WWF... Leave me alone, man. I know I'm the WWF champion. Stone Cold and Triple H are targeting each other. Right, everyone's just targeting one another. The only person I really haven't targeted is Austin. But everyone keeps targeting me here and there. See what I mean? Right, The Rock with the DDT on Triple H. Then follows it up with two knee smashes to Triple H's head. And now he's going to try and do some mounted punches, but nope. Triple H reverses and counters him in the midsection. Scoop slam by the gate. Sleeper hold by Stone Cold Steve Austin on Triple H. The Rock clubs Triple H in the back of the neck. Triple H is really getting bullied here, but can you blame them? I mean, he has been involved in a lot of storylines, you know, with all these superstars. Knee smash by Triple H on Stone Cold Steve Austin. Rock hits DDT on both Undertaker and Triple H. Now he's going to do the backdrop to Triple H. Triple H really is taking a beating tonight, and so he deserves it. Club to the neck of the game. Rock counters. Triple H counters the Rock with a kick, and then eye rakes the Rock. Now he's Irish whipped the Rock, and the Rock is running, but he's running to Triple H, and Triple H has helped him stop. And now Triple H kicks the Rock in the face. Clothesline by the Rock to Triple H, where Triple H counters with 2 punches to the midsection. And a scoop slam by Triple H to the People's Champion. And now the DDT by the Rock to Triple H, and Austin hits the scoop slam to the Undertaker. Triple H Irish whips Austin, but the Rock decides to intervene and Russian leg sweeps Triple H. Now he's atomic dropped Austin, and now he's going to atomic drop Triple H. And the Rock's going for the pin, and Triple H kicks out because of rope break. And the Rock does a Russian leg sweep to Triple H. Well, Triple H is now targeting Austin, and the Undertaker with the atomic drop to the Rock. Let's target the Undertaker now. Never mind, Triple H has the Undertaker. And the Rock eye rakes Triple H, and a bulldog by Stone Cold Steve Austin to the People's Champion. Triple H has been Triple H got countered by the Rock, and the Rock has a finishing move, but will he use it on who? It's an arm wrench by Triple H on the Undertaker. And Triple H is now in the sleeper hold against Stone Cold Steve Austin. The Rock with the backdrop to the Undertaker. And now he's got the sleeper hold on the Undertaker. Now the Undertaker does the shoulder breaker to the People's Champion. There's a lot to cover considering there's 4 people in the ring, so yeah, you might see me focus on one person then the next person. Now the Rock does the atomic drop to the Undertaker. And there's a suplex by Stone Cold Steve Austin on the game. There's a knee drop. The Rock hits the knee drop on pretty much everybody. And then Triple H hits the knee smash to the People's Champion. Undertaker Irish whips Triple H into the corner. And Triple H reverses it. And now he gets eye raked. And then he gets Russian leg sweeps as Undertaker DDT Stone Cold Steve Austin. The Rock hits the knee smash on Triple H. And now it's a scoop slam. Uh-oh. Triple H does the Dragon Sleeper to the Undertaker. And there's a backdrop to Stone Cold Steve Austin by the People's Champion. Stone Cold's in a world of trouble here. He does not want to be in this position because The Rock is about to hit the most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment today. It is the People's Elbow! And Stone Cold's been eliminated by the People's Elbow. Stone Cold is eliminated. Former WWF Champion is out. While The Undertaker and The Rock and Triple H are going to scuff it out between each other in a triple threat now. Undertaker kicks Triple H in the face and then hits him with the DDT. Come on, Undertaker. Leave me alone. No. Why you both target me? Get lost. No. Well, Undertaker's gone for the pin after The Rock closing out Triple H. Triple H kicks out at the count of 1. Don't touch me. They're both targeting me. Oh, jeez. Hey, get off me. No. I'm dead. No, I'm stunned. Run away. Whew. Look, they're targeting me, man. I'm not WWF champion. Can you beat each other up, please, before the People's Champion? Shoulder back toss by Triple H to the Undertaker. Triple H is gonna nope. Undertaker counters 2 punches to the midsection. DDT by the Undertaker to Triple H. While The Rock is having some time to recuperate. Now he's gonna run away because the Undertaker is about to attack. But nope. The Rock hits his head off the turnbuckle. Triple H Irish whips the Undertaker. The Rock is currently having a nap on the floor. Now he's taunting them. It's a reverse chin lock, and it's a rope break because the Undertaker was on the ropes. DDT by the Undertaker to Triple H. Why are you still targeting me, Triple H? Again, your ass kicked by the Undertaker. Darkness pit, but Triple H kicks out. And Austin grabs Undertaker's leg, and then in the process, The Rock hits Triple H with a Russian leg sweep. And a DDT by the Undertaker to The Rock. And Triple H hits the scoop slam on the Undertaker. And The Rock hits 2 double axe handles. And Triple H now knows not to target The Rock, but instead he goes back to The Rock and The Rock clubs him in the back of the neck. Leave me alone, Undertaker. You know what? Take the clothesline. The Rock's going for the pin on the Undertaker. 1, 2. Undertaker kicks out at the count of 2. And the spear by Triple H. And The Rock's going for the cover again. Why are you breaking up the pin, you idiot? This is an elimination match. What is wrong with you? Besides, if it was a fatal 4-way, I would have won already because Austin wouldn't be eliminated. Undertaker's going for the pin on Triple H and he kicks out of the count of 2, and now the Undertaker's targeting The Rock for some reason. But Triple H rakes him in the eyes and spears him. And Triple H is Triple H is targeting The Rock. Not anymore. Is he going to hit the pedigree? Yes, he is. Here we go. It's the pedigree to the Undertaker, and the Undertaker is eliminated. As between Triple H and The Rock, we are going to... Well, we're not going to have a new WWE Champion because the WWE Champion is still in the ring. So, if I jump the gun, I'm not eliminated yet. Arm wrench by Triple H to The Rock. Austin, grab his leg. Please, help me. Help me out, Austin, man. Dude, help me out. Whoa. No, Undertaker, I did not do anything to you. Oh, clothesline. Right, let's hit another one. The most electrifying move in all of entertainment today. And he's throwing an invisible armband at the people, even though there ain't an armband. Don't try and grab my leg. Don't try and grab my leg. He was elbow, and Triple H is down, and The Rock retains his WWF Championship. Yes! Defied the odds again. Did you notice how Triple H and The Undertaker was targeting me constantly? It was unfair. But it doesn't matter. We retain the WWF Championship. And the next time we will do another video, it will be the Royal Rumble of 2002. Even though that's not really the logo for Royal Rumble 2002. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Now let's talk about Backlash. And in the pre-show, I did say Ty Dillinger would be Aiden English, and he did. And then for the it was just an 8-minute match. So yeah, it was. It did show more match between Ty Dillinger and Aiden English, but yeah, I'm not surprised that Ty Dillinger did win because of the fact that, well, he's only just come to the main roster. Right, the opening match had Nakamura beat Dolph Ziggler. It was a very good opening match. It was 50-50 between the two, so yeah, it was really enjoyable to watch. People say Nakamura should have squashed him in 5 minutes to make it more solid, but I kind of like the fact that they made Nakamura and Dolph Ziggler have a great opening match, like 15 minutes. It was still very good. Then you had the Usos versus Breezango in a very entertaining match. Tyler Breeze was doing all these disguises, which was pretty awesome and funny in the process. Like Tyler Breeze was disguised as a janitor, and he was using the mop, you know, to hit the Uso. I think it was Jey Uso he was doing hitting the mop with and wiping the mop on his face. And the crowd was so much into this that they booed the Uso. I think it was Jimmy that broke the broom. Once the broom broke, they booed Jimmy Uso and they got heat for the rest of the match. I can't believe that they got heat for the whole thing. But another thing that was funny about the match, when Tyler Breeze was on the ground, Jimmy Uso was trying to go for his frog splash, and every time Jimmy Uso climbed up one turnbuckle, Tyler Breeze would roll to the other side, and then it kept going for like 2 minutes. It was so funny. Tyler Breeze made this entertaining match work, and I hope that they continue this feud until the New Day arrives, because it's awesome. I really loved it. Another thing Tyler Breeze did, he disguised himself as an old lady, and then the funny part of this match is as well is like when Jimmy Uso, I think it was Jimmy Uso, but when one of the Usos threw the dress, it hit JBO in the face, and the crowd started laughing. Even it got me laughing because they showed the replay, and it hit JBO in the face. It was so funny, and it couldn't have happened to it couldn't happen to a better guy, you know, than JBO, especially after all those claims about him bullying backstage and whatnot. So it was pretty funny seeing JBO be hit with a dress. You had Sami Zayn beating Baron Corbin. I did say Baron Corbin would win, but Sami Zayn got that win he deserved and then got another win on SmackDown. And Baron Corbin did beat the holy snot out of him on SmackDown. So ouch there. You had the Welcoming Committee versus the Powerpuff Girls. I did say the Powerpuff Girls would win, but they didn't. Natalya actually got a clean win in the middle of the ring by pinning Becky Lynch. Not pinning Becky Lynch, by making Becky Lynch tap out to the sharpshooter. That surprised me, actually. It's always Becky Lynch that takes the falls as well. Poor Becky. But they did get the win on SmackDown, Charlotte and Becky Lynch, so I guess that's okay. And now SmackDown, they will have a fatal 5-way between Carmella, Tamina, Natalya, Charlotte and Becky Lynch to see who will challenge Naomi for the Women's Championship. Even though Carmella has a solid case that she definitely should be a #1 contender because of the fact that she pinned Naomi twice. But Charlotte got her match interrupted when she beat Naomi previously. So if anything, it should be a triple threat match for the Women's Championship. But oh well, it's a fatal 5-way. As if we ain't seen many of those lately, because we're going to see at Extreme Rules during the week of SmackDown on next week Sunday. But anyway, enough of that. Then you had Luke Harper beat Eric Rowan. No wait, you had the AJ Styles vs Kevin Owens match. It was a great match. Like I said, I was looking forward to this one the most. People say the count out finish was nonsense. At first I thought it was, but they made it work because Kevin Owens is the heel. AJ Styles technically shouldn't have tried to go for a Styles Clash on the announcer's table. Then he wouldn't have been in that position, you know, where he was trapped, where his leg was trapped in the between the monitor and the wires. So yeah, the count out finish did work in the end because Kevin Owens is a heel, so he would do anything to win, if you know what I mean. And well, I liked it. I'm pretty sure that this feud is far from over, so that's for sure. And then after that great match, you had Luke Harper versus Eric Rowan, which was kind of the you know, the dead spot, because the AJ Kevin Owens match was happening and it was great and the crowd was pretty much dead. Don't think anybody really cared about this match between Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. I did say Luke Harper would win, but the weird thing is they've been building up Eric Rowan to be this psychotic guy, you know, and like during the pre-show he was like grabbing people's he grabbed Peter Rosenberg's thing and tried to pull it on his mask and then threw it away. So like he's trying to do some interactions, and you know, I thought he was going to win, you know, after they do this, but they let Luke Harper win. It made no sense trying to build up Eric Rowan, and that happened. Then you had the main event. I thought this would be a Jinder Mahal disqualification win, or yeah, Jinder Mahal disqualification win, but nope. Jinder Mahal actually beat Randy Orton, and it was a good match actually. Randy Orton just beat the crap out of him in the beginning, and then Jinder did start making a comeback afterwards, and then like near the end of the match, the Singh brothers was interfering because Jinder Mahal got RKO'd, so you know, the match would have been over if there weren't no Singh brothers. But obviously the Singh brothers were there. Randy Orton did beat the crap out of them, and he did a backdrop. He botched a backdrop on one of the Singh brothers, and Orton did this funny face. He was like, "Oops!" He does it like, "Uh-oh, I did something wrong," you know. And he did that funny like, "Uh-oh," you know. I was thinking like he injured him, but good thing that that Singh brother wasn't injured. Like, that could have went pretty badly. But yeah, he DDT'd, he did that DDT thing, the double DDT thing where he has their heads in between their arms and then DDTs them, like vintage Randy Orton, as Michael Cole would say. But yeah, he did that DDT. And then out of nowhere, Jinder Mahal hit the Cobra Clutch Slam. It's pretty much for me, that finishing move's weak, but Jinder Mahal did win. He beat Randy Orton with the Cobra Clutch Slam, and we have a new WWE champion. And Jinder Mahal is the 50th WWE champion, so how about that for a stat? But yes, the era of the Maharaja has begun. So I'm happy for Jinder personally, but you know, a lot of people say, like they can't take him seriously because of the fact that, well, he hasn't won many matches since being in WWE, and that's understandable, you know. I can't blame people for saying what they said about not taking him seriously, but, you know, I think he's going to have a good run with the belt, and probably he might lose it to, yeah, you know that guy, John Cena, because John Cena is currently away doing American Grid, so, yeah. He won't be back for quite a while. I'm guessing Cena will probably be back for like SummerSlam or something, or maybe a SmackDown show, but I'm guessing John Cena's next comeback will probably be SummerSlam, because I'm pretty sure, I think he did a film recently called The Wall. So yeah, he's been promoting that, and now he's doing American Grit, so John Cena won't be back for a while, but he will be back probably around SummerSlam time. But anyway, that's enough for me. NXT gets a huge 2 thumbs up for me, and Backlash gets 1 thumbs up for me, you know, because both were good shows. Obviously NXT was much better than Backlash, but Backlash was good, but it weren't no NXT. But yeah, that's my review for both shows. Well, not reviews, but results and whatnot. But at least I got most of my predictions right compared to the previous 2 times I've tried to do these things. So I'm happy anyway. But yes, The Rock retained his WWF Championship in better news in the Battle Royal, and against Stone Cold Steve Austin in a special referee match. No, Ken Shamrock in a special referee match. He lost in 1 minute 22 seconds, which was pretty weird earlier. But then at least they had another Rock defending his title in a better match in the Battle Royal. Anyway, that's it for me. In the next video, we'll be doing the Royal Rumble. So this is SamuraiT-X signing out. Until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. And if you guys are watching the FA Cup final between Arsenal and Chelsea, hope you guys enjoy it, because I'm going to be a spectator, because yeah, I'm a huge football/soccer fan. So yeah, take care everybody.